Hey guys, back. Here is what you guys are going to do next. You guys are going to do activity 2.3 and 2.4 in your student workbook. They're pretty straightforward. You guys are not going to have a problem getting through this. So why don't you get your student notebook workbooks out right now and let's get to it. So here we go. You guys should hopefully see my screen soon. Here we go. Notability. This is an awesome app. I highly recommend. Oh, you don't want to look at that. Those are answers. We're not looking at answers. We're looking at student task statements. So go to page 238. You guys are going to work first on activity 2.3, blueberries and earnings. This is earning is how much money you make. So write an equation to represent each situation. You guys should just do um, 1A through F. You can do two if you want and discuss that. But these are really pretty straightforward. Um, just chug through it, and I'll show the answers in a second. But this should only take you guys about 5 minutes. After you're done with that, you're going to do activity 2.4. Now, activity 2.4, car prices, there's a lot going on here. The tax on the sale of a car in Michigan is 6% at a dealership in Ann Arbor. This is actually where the University of Michigan is. That is an amazing school. You guys would all do really well there. At a dealership in Ann Arbor, a car purchase also involves $120 of miscellaneous charges. There are several quantities in this situation: the original car price, sales tax, miscellaneous charges, the total price. Write an equation to describe each relationship between all the quantities when, colon. Now, they give you four different scenarios. Each of these scenarios is different from each other. Okay. You're going to write an equation for scenario A, then you're going to write an equation for scenario B, then C, then D. They're all separate from each other and different. So don't, when I first read this, I thought, wait, the original car price is 9,500 and now it's 1,499. Do I put those two together? What do I do? Don't do that. They're separate. They're different. So, let's all use the variable T for total price. They use the variable little p for original price. So this is a great place just to pause the video because after this is where I show you all the answers. So you should stop it right here. You guys are going to do activity 2.3. Should take you about 5 minutes. Then you guys should discuss with each other and then unpause the video. Then you guys are going to come back here and do activity 2.4. You should write your own equations, look at the video, and see how you guys did it. But this car prices probably will take you guys about 5 minutes. Work quietly with each other at your table. And then pause the video right here. Now, if you guys unpause and you want to see the answers, hopefully you guys, and I know you are, you're pretty disciplined. So, um, you guys are not going to get ahead. You're going to go through this process and enjoy it. So here are your answers for 2.3. Now you could write these equations in a lot of different ways. So maybe instead of 4.9 times B equals 14 dollars and 95 cents. Maybe you wrote 14.95 equals 4.99 B, like that. That's perfect. For each of these, you should be able to write the equation 2 or 3 separate ways. Um, D times Q equals T. You could have written this as T equals Q times D, right? You could have written this, if you really wanted to be fancy, as total cost divided by the dollars per pound equals the number of pounds that Lynn bought, right? And so on. So each of these equations could have been written 2 or 3 different ways. Now, if you're going to pause and then do activity 2.4 and then come back and look at the answers, great. So pause here if that's what you're going to do. Now, if you're going to unpause, here are essentially the answers for 2.4. I didn't do 2. I'll let you guys just enjoy this. And the one thing I wanted to make sure that everybody just noticed is how you applied sales tax. I do it, I take the original price, 9,500, I multiply it by 1.06. And the reason I do that is because 1 just means you include the original price in the multiplication. And obviously the 0.6 represents the extra amount that you pay for sales tax. Some people might have broken this into 2 separate calculations, like this. 9,500 is the original price plus 9,500 times the tax rate, 0.06. Okay? Now, put a little dividing line. These are the 2 ways to do sales tax. You can have the original price, and then you can add to it just the amount of the tax, which is 6% of 9,500, or you could do it in one step by multiplying the original price by 1.06. These are exactly the same. Both are correct. This is more efficient because you can do everything in one step, but this is correct and it's fine. And if you want to know why they both work, one way you can think about this is you can think about this as the distributive property, and you can factor out 9,500, which is the original price. If you factor 9,500, which is the common factor, you are left with 9,500 times 1 plus 0.06. Okay? And if you realize 1 plus 0.06 is 1.06. So these are both exactly the same. All right, folks, that's all I got for you. Excited to see you tomorrow. Thank you guys for being so good. Happy Tuesday. See you on Wednesday. Hang out.